Good evening, one and all. It is back to the Nightfold and everything on the other side, which is the wider world of Soulframe. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world today. We are back in our lovely little tent at the edge of a watery dimension of ancestry, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. But all the same, we are here. We are ready to take on more of what the game has to offer, and all the same, doing so with zero guides, zero external help. Not taking backseating, not taking videos, not taking wikis, experiencing the game as the game offers itself to us. The only thing that I've learned outside of the game is that the different symbols of the red sun, the green moon, and the blue sonic do indeed only go by the names, apparently, of the three parts of Paragon, which are, or three virtues off to the side here. Courage, spirit, and grace. Grace being the one onto the camera. So, okay, fair enough. The Sonics are supposed to be called Graces, I guess. I prefer Sonics. But that is it. Aside from that, we need to see what more the world has to offer. Now, because I've not looked up any particular guides or anything, it does mean that, aside from knowing about the capitalism camel, I don't really know a lot of what's going on in this area here. We got a guy who's recording the stories we unfold, and there is this trying to grab my attention, but I'm not entirely sure what for. So, I mean, first things first, let's just go see what this blinky light is. Maybe I clicked it and forgot. Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. It's new notifications from Soulframe Grinder. That's what it was. Never mind. I did forget about that. But there is a whole interaction with whatever we can do with fragments.
I'll try not to see it ruined.
Requirements not met, incomplete fragments, refining of weapons. So far, none of this has been made clear to me. Like, not in the slightest. We have a collection of various materials, from hushed cordstone to whisperings and hymnrose, but it is completely opaque to me at this point in time. And that's, well, honestly, that's not fine. That's not fine. We will find out more as to what the game can allow us to do today. That is kind of the idea, is to explore beyond simple quest lines and find where the mechanics are hidden that the game is currently not telling us. That is the game today. Also from Calamity saying that super command links to Truly Cursed Soup. That it does. You'll notice when you go through to that soup link that it is posted by none other than Athlia. And if you have a look through some of their oldest posts, you will also find more videos of their other concoctions. And crimes done with the mug of the Kengineer. Truly wonderful. You wanted a soup command, and I found you good soup. Right, okay, so I'll be very honest with you. In terms of trying to mechanically find out what is all of this, I know that's going to be more than a little bit difficult, because it doesn't really give me a lot to work with. That's what I've been putting over in my mind for the last week, is what did I see that I didn't see? What did I read that I didn't read? What was in front of me that I could have done more with? I'm very aware that I still don't actually know the button for talismans, if indeed they have a button. Because I think it said something about being thrown. Yeah, I wonder how far I fell when thrown. I don't recall the game ever actually introduced me to a throw button. And I don't really want to be digging through controls. You know, I could go into key bindings and try and figure out all the different bits there. That feels a little bit... just a little meta, if I dare say. Having to just go through, hang on, what's this? Let's see. There's a courage ability, spirit ability, grace ability. Hold on, that's news to me in itself, that those three are called courage, spirit, and grace abilities. That's news in itself. I knew there were different abilities, didn't know they were categorized as such. So, yeah, we'll find out more as to what happens along that. Now, I could rebind the Thipple Flute. That was a thing that we could definitely do. And I think, honestly, the best way to go about that would be to simply bind Q, W, E, A, and D for this. Because that's where my left hand's fingers are already interacting. So yeah. Weapon rune keybind for later. I mean, the runic stuff came up fine. It was just, we bugged it out last time, that was all. Hello there, Ray. You'll see the pinned message, Ray, in preempting what you may think today. Yeah, let's just quickly bind these. There we go. I should be able to work with that. You might be wondering why have I not put it as S as 5, and that's because middle finger does not move as easily. It doesn't want to come off the W quite so rapidly in that direction. So yeah. No, Ray, no. Sit back. I will time you out if you cannot control yourself, Ray. You don't get to say, may I offer one thing? No. This is no spoilers, no backseating, no guides. Not maybe some. Nil. I hope I have made that now abundantly clear. Right, let's go. Let's go inquire as to more of the mechanics. Never explained by the game? Then that is the game's problem, Ray. Remember, this is a new experience. This is to experience the game as the game shows itself. If you feel there is something the game doesn't explain, that is perfect for me to run into and experience, not being explained to. If you explained it to me, I can't then have that experience. How are the devs supposed to understand what to change if people take away that experience from new players? So don't do that. Unless people ask for that advice, that's backseating. And that will end poorly for your ability to type in the chat here. So, please don't. Alright. Those weapons, I do see I have duplicates of bits and pieces. There was something about various tempers. Yeah, we do see here. If I click that and then compare there. One with a temper, one without. What exists beyond that? Apparently nothing. This one has heavy attacks charged more quickly. Cool. But otherwise, they are just the same. So if there's anything I can do to get value out of this duplicate without a temper, seems like the way to go for me. And yes, the Zom did get remoderated. It was during that stream, Zom got remodded. All good.
Found something, have you?
So, refine. I don't think refine is what I need right now, but there were these two. So we got this one, and we got that one. Aha, yes. So, saying insufficient materials, the one number that is highlighted here is the one I think I have enough of, ironically. You'd imagine those two, you'd match colour to colour, significance to significance. But I think 5 out of 1 means I have enough, not 5 required, 1 owned. It doesn't actually have the words either way, and when I mouse over it, it doesn't reaffirm that, so I don't know, is the honest answer there. But at the very least, I do have insufficient materials one way or the other, fairly certain to this one, so that's not what I'm looking for. There was
something, have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
I swear there was something about how you could scrap or break down weapons. I was seeing it whilst we were on location getting loot. Do I need to go through my inventory for that, then? Yeah, game's not explained it, so I'm just kind of piecing the bits together, seeing what I can find. Aha, we got a dismantle here. If I do dismantle, what does it give me? Progress favors the bold. Cool, I dismantled it and got absolutely zero information as to what just happened. Nothing. This is what I'm on about. This is exactly the kind of thing that I don't want to run into, but need to run into, is the process of figuring out what the heck is all of this. It didn't change the materials related to upgrading the other one. So something happened, but the game made sure I have no idea what. Now. Alright, if I just click on one just in case any other pop-up. No other pop-up, no nothing. There is nothing else popping up that says anything about it. It did, but UI was covering it. I mean, if the UI is covering it, trying to tell me a thing, then it's not telling me a thing. That's functionally the same thing. I could tell you that there's a million things underneath my camera, but if you can't see them, they might as well not be there. That's the point. Let's sort these by name. Now I can see them next to each other. Right, this is a 2-star Blitzel, this is a 1-star Blitzel, I can see that much. So this has improved stats for some variety. This has a temper on it, but this has 3 tempers on it. Do I have anything more basic looking for the moment? Like, I've got a whole bunch of nettles. This one is a completely unranked. Oh, this is unranked with nothing on it. Okay. So, just to, again, verify, if I right-click, all that I have on my screen at this point, the rest is grayed out, is just the same nettle information and a dismantle box. I click yes. Oh, down here, 3 scrap iron. Okay, that is very, very brief. Nothing tries to drag my attention to it. Nothing tries to drag my attention to it. But I got 3 scrap iron from that. Okay. Unfortunately, scrap iron is not what I've needed so far for anything in these menus. If I step through this and look at any other item, do I see anything for scrap iron? Nope. A whole lot of this hushed cordstone and dendritic weave. So is it dendritic? Yeah, dendritic weave.
Fairly made, but
pretty much everything is needing that, actually. So yeah, no indication so far if that is remotely useful to me. But there was a pop-up of an item tucked away at the bottom left side of the screen, and I don't think I even have a log. Or do I have a log to refer back to what I just did? Nope. Nope. If there is one, it's again doing its best to not be clear to me. Which is the same as it doesn't exist. Because like I'm already doing more than a lot of people would want to do with a game, which is I'm actively trying to dig through where things might be hidden. So yeah. Many questions, 0 answers. Let's see. In terms of other things I can do right here, I have got this weapon Thistle, and I've got it ranked up all the way to 8, I think, at the moment. I can compare it to this 2-star weapon, this Blitzel. Oh, if I mouse off, I lose the comparison. So yeah, Blitzel, I think we compared this before, and that is... The Blitzel in its current state has much lower attack damage, but it does have higher stagger, lower smite, but it also comes with these 3 tempers, because it just has some. Now if I compare to this over here, we see this one's got 51 base, this one's got 54, that's a level 3 Blitzel. Sorry, level 3 Thistle. Yeah, I'm seeing plus 10, so I'm guessing it would start at 44, and this started at 47, so eventually it should be higher, by all theory. No idea on the whole achievement stuff and virtue requirements, none of that is explained. I don't even know where to start looking for that. Yeah. Magawa first asking, is there a good amount of content right now? I've had a few hours of experience on this game so far. Judging by how much others are playing it, I'd say yes, there is a fair amount, especially considering it's free to play. You don't have to pay to access it, so try it out, and if it turns out that there's not enough for you, then you stop playing it, really. But for a pre-alpha, it certainly does seem to have more than a chunk going on. But at this stage of the game, I have seen barely none of it. I am certain of that. Okay, I'm gonna explore the whole switching to something else here. I could use. We've got various other weaponry bits and pieces I could equip, but let's go with a 2-star bow. Might as well get investing in that. I don't have any 2-star sidearms. I don't think I really use sidearms at this point, but yeah. Excuse me. Now this is the one that I applied a rune to, was it? Nope. Nope, that's just there. And nothing else in any of the other spots. We found 0 armor, only weapons. Okay. That's all of the kind of housekeeping out of the way. Made some decisions. Were they good? No idea. But let's face it, this early into the game, if I'm able to make a bad decision, like a truly detrimental decision, that's a decision that shouldn't be possible. So we'll just go with that. Okay. So with us having returned here, we have our journal of things we can do. We have an invitation. Pledge your grace to Silent Rose. Sparrow bids you follow a prize. Find the inn on the rocks. Alternative, there was this. Brew of Hues. Rats follow their squeaks through the enduring glades. What a grand fable. Oh, apparently we haven't equipped a rune. Omen Stag must be saved. Perhaps you'll learn a rune on your way. Omen Stag must be saved. Did we not? I mean, we already did the fable. So yeah, we do need to equip a rune and wield the rune. Okay. Huh. Let's pop back and see what I missed. Because this is where we equip things, I believe. What do I think of this game? At the moment, seems like there's plenty to discover. I have yet to find enough of it to really have a good opinion, I'll be honest. Like, a substantial opinion. Yeah, I did have a bug last time, and I refused to relog just for continuity of the experience. But a bug that did stop me from using a rune at the time. But if it's gone... Oh, hello! Hello, what is this? What is this? Hold on. I didn't notice this here. There's this little pop-up empty circle. Right, no rune invoke. Invoke a rune to bind yourself to the spirits of Alka and channel their energy into your weapon. Okay. Right. Let's apply a rune. Cool. Unleash rune by holding Q and pressing middle mouse button. One presumes over here. Okay. Right. And, oh, sorry, upgrades available. I missed that. Over here, we can upgrade... Please don't do that. We can upgrade with the upgrade button. Let's see what we can upgrade. What do I want to go for? Let's see, we've already got the ability to cheat death. I have no intention of gaining courage or spirit right now. I mean, I can later, but... all of these, I think, are going to take 2, which leaves us just chance to resist being knocked down. Why not? You'll notice I'm not following any particular build guide, so if there are guides that tell me I'm doing the wrong thing, tough. The game did not help me on that. Okay, so now if I go to journal, we've got this. Nope, this one we were doing. This is what we're following. We've equipped a rune, wield a rune in battle 3 times, and we can acquire these things. Whatever they are. Are you? Whoop, hello. I am just a cheeky little guy by a wall. Don't mind me. Just a person. Do I just recklessly engage this level 12 individual with my brand new bow that may or may not be capable of anything? Well, first of all, I need to remember, how do I equip said bow? Was it R? There we go, bow acquired. Damn, he is perceptive. If you've ever wondered what it looks like to have a sneak attack on someone, but they beat you in initiative in D&D, that was it right there. That was it. I drew my bow, I indicated an aggressive action, initiative was rolled, and he beat my roll. Hey, rank 1 on Blitzel. Gaining something arts or something like that. Oh, good to know, Peacekeeper. Well, good to be aware of, not good to know, but yeah. Apparently there's more bugs into hotfix. That happens. Pre-alpha gonna pre-alpha. You there. You look headshotable. And perish. Thank you. And you over there. Level 9? Oh man, after seeing what happened to your friends, you really gonna try that? Am I just murdering a town, by the way? Hi. You look a little bit more threatening, but you also have a bow. You understand the value of ranged combat. Yes, who would have thunk it? Sneak Archer, once again. Turns out that not getting hit is valuable. Okay, so now we've just caused some wanton murder. Oh, hi. Let's cause more wanton murder. Boop. He tanked that. Yep. Yoinky yoinky, thank you for the stuff. You just gonna walk towards me? There we go. Hold on, I hear something happening down here. Hi! What do you think you're up to? Another rank on the Blitzel, and that looks like magic. Let's take out the spiritual artist, the arcanist. And I really did just get dropped into the thick of it. Just reappearing next to a lot of hostility over here, but I'm also kind of wading in for more, so I blame myself. But I have just straight up murdered a whole bunch of people right here. I don't know if this is really what they want. We're doing it. Hi! What have you got for me? Item required. 5 Gillider, Blessed by stuff, and then stuff down the bottom left that's kind of sneaking away from my vision. Also, I remember from last time, yeah. Break everything. If it is breakable, it is lootable. And loot I shall, because that is who I am. Is that Corilla Colto asking, why does your voice sound different on stream than on YouTube channel? Because I'm not reading a script right now. I'm not doing my best to make this all about you understanding the pros as what's going on. So you get a lot more of an emotional flair to it, and a lot more ums, ahs, and considerations, rather than a carefully paced approach to making sure you understand something. If I were to... Yeah, if we go into something with a good bit of writing, please. Story? No story really. Avocot is a sprout folk, a stout and stalky breed of living plant native to Midrath. Though unaffected by the spell song, Avocot has a painfully persistent sneeze, to which he credits the Stogier expelled by the Odor Mistrals. Deepen bond with Avocot to learn more. Now, does that make a little bit more sense? The YouTube channel is basically full of voice acting. Simply put. Sounds like a narrator. I have been told I should narrate stuff. You're still as older? I mean, how old do you think I am? Just putting it out there, seeing as we're judging my age on my looks now. Didn't I break these a moment ago? Maybe I got distracted. Is there anything I can't break? Aside from, the whole house. 20-something? I like you. You can stay around. Anyone in the chat remember actually how old I am? Babyface Ken? I'm 24? Nope. Azrael, congratulations. Yes, I am 32. Hello, what is this? No, just coins and... Dendrit Weave! Ah, did we not need that to do an upgrade of a thing, of a stuff? Yeah. Yes, Alsu, we can't all be in our mid-60s like you. Just to be clear, Alsu is not in his 60s. Aha, scrap iron. I can get that from other weapons I found, so it makes sense I get it from the rack of weapons I found. These are not breakable. Got it. We're older than you? No, fair enough, fair enough. I can assure you, for all of the perils age may bring with it, some of us are a little more fortunate. Some of us are a little more fortunate, at least. I certainly felt the difference of having not gone on a bike ride for ages until I finally got my bike fixed up and tried it. But those who claim they need ibuprofen just for existing in their 30s, well, my condolences for what happened in your 20s. That does not appear to be the case for me. Alright, we have begun to activate this. Unfortunately, we keep having this one. We'll find one that seems like it wants to do something, but then nothing happens. But, yeah. Now, the quest, or objective, was to wield a rune in battle 3 times. Hold Q and left click to charm an animal? Is there an... I didn't think that was an animal to charm. Oh, oh hello. Oh. No, I was not ready for that. Previously, when they've done this, it was started and then I copy. Yeah, so I expected it to change the keys to be the keys that I bound them to. That's on me, I guess, for rebinding the keys for the flute. And then I'm reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm having to translate in my head Q, W, E, A, D. If I replace over here, will it update them? Because I realise now that I set secondary keys. How silly of me. Will it replace them now? Let's... Well, the animal is sodded off. I will find out later. Oh, alright. Oh. Bad guys. Did Althea make pasta by boiling it in Monster Energy again? I swear Althea did that years ago. Oh, you've done it again, have you, Althea? Fair enough, fair enough. Good to see you're as healthy as ever. Cheers, Althea. Ah, right, we can try this again now. Does it change to keybinds? Yes, I just did it wrong before, that's fine. What is... So I'm sorry. What is sugar? What button is sugar? Huh? What button is sugar? Don't give me buttons to press and then just sugar pops at part away. No. Pay for it. I've had the game open for a while, game. Sort off. No, the UK keyboard does not indeed have sugar on it. I have tea, which just opens the chat, or otherwise goes sippy sips. But no, I do not have a sugar button at the ready. What even was that? After all the rebinding of keys, like, I can follow this now, I can understand it. Sugar. Cheers to hydrate, Squirbo. Cheers. Oh my. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, just a bit. I'm going to continue exploring this area. Like, if I'm going to spawn here and not really understand much about... What is crouch button? Ha. I am crouching. That means this does more damage. It did not do more damage! Previous games have lied to me. Oh, hello. Nope, sorry. Not here. That's me. Please get staggered. Please get staggered. Oh. Ah! I thought they were being polite for a moment. Yeah, let's just fix that mistake real quick. There we go. Cool. What were they doing here anyway? This is just an empty hut. I caught them at the makeout spot, didn't I? Oops. Hello, I am here to command you with whistling. D-A-Q-A-W. Smiting Stag. I don't know what this is that I've gained, but I gained a Smiting Stag. Maybe I can check my inventory for information on what a Smiting Stag is. Aha. Smiting Stag. Charged forth in Bone Wreath. Increase my chance by 2% per rune charge. Huh. And there are symbols at the top left and the top right. The top left, I'm going to interpret, means this applies in 3 directions at once. And at top right, it costs me no eyeballs to utilize this. Meanwhile, over here, we have... these are all the same. What about over here? Ah, now this requires you to have a coral shield, and you need 2 eyes to use it. Ah. This goes on a bow, 2 eyes to use it. This goes on a sword or dagger, could be either, not sure the scale. And this, this goes onto a kunai. We've seen these. Yeah. I will continue to fail to translate things, by the way, chat.
Reveal yourself, Shadow.
I mean, you literally looked at me as you said that, but okay, have an arrow. Ooh. Damn, I thought that quick shot would have finished them off. I appear to be moving towards lower level terrain as well, and also, hello. What? Mithraf is quiet for now, come back later. Okay. Vrustix. Craftwork military. Huzzah. And we have a thing over here. Oh, it's a bow. It's another Blitzel. I'll send you over to Donna. Now, I need to use a rune, but so far, I remember there being... I need to interact with a soul, and a soul grants a rune, does it not? Or was I supposed to just be holding this the entire time? Maybe I am misremembering how it's supposed to work. Because, nah, you know, I just pressed the keybind and it started doing something. Let's try on these lot. This should be a valid test. Well, whatever it was, dude just straight tanked it. Oh! He distracted. I missed. Stop getting closer, you're gonna hurt me. I do not consent to being hurt like that. Oh, those are red eyes of horror. Oh, thank you. Oh, I keep forgetting sprint cancels it. Oh! Okay. No. No. Thank you. Right, okay. Woo! Corruptonics, okay. We recover our life elixirs and all is good again and everything is fine and dandy. Yes. And some sound just happened, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay. Holding Q reveals things. As does their light. You can't see me, I'm looting. You can't see me, I am looting. You can't see... Whatever. Okay, rune is not activating now, so I just gonna shoot. I don't know if headshots actually do more damage against so much armor, but I'm trying all the way. Hey! I am so glad he shot behind me. He revealed more. Ah! Pay attention to that for a moment, please. Oh, that worked. Still no rune. That looks like a bomb. That's a bomb. Hello? Where did you come from? Or did I just knock you on the ground and walk over your wounded body? Oh, okay. Doth I have a moment to think? Yes, good. Okay. Midriff is still quiet. Don't know why it's dropping things that do nothing, but okay. How did I get wrangled into playing? Well, there was a TennoCon, and they showed off some cool stuff, and it looked like it was more substantial than anything they'd previously shown. So I was like, okay, well, that was the condition of me trying out Soulframe, was pretty much, does it look like there is enough substance that I can sink my teeth into and enjoy? And now it looks like there may be, so I'm trying it out. But I'm trying it out entirely without others guiding me. Only the game can guide me. If there's something that is visibly on my screen that is shouting at me and I'm just being an absolute dullard, then sure, okay, maybe that's a bit too far. But if it's a case like, oh, it's a puzzle, or it's a mechanic, or something or other, and the game is just actively not giving me the answer, well, that's up to me to figure it out then. Or to leave the feedback that there was nothing I could figure out. Right, just to verify that we have actually done the right thing so far, wield a rune in battle, I have done twice. Twice. Interesting. Nope. Like that for other weapons. I recall. Okay. I'm just going to kind of meander around and keep finding bits and pieces, because it's been working so far. Aha! This is somehow charged. I don't know when. And Grand Fable completed. I need to return to Orlick. Alright. I don't need to kill them. I just held the bow, and the bow was enough, so we don't need to kill them. Let's... Why is my second ability flashing? See, this is what I mean. I'm just going to have to figure it out, bit by bit. Good old levels gained. That much I can see. Various items acquired. Like how many I got and how many I now have. And more. Yep. And more. Beautiful. Okay. Was it you I wanted to speak to? I'm fairly certain it was. Yes.
Enough! All this whispering. I cannot focus on my book.
I had a reason to come back to you.
Welcome respite.
Let's see. I shall consult my journal. This return to Orlick Nightfall. That's why I'm here. I guess. Ah. Here we go. Chapter 1. Grand Fable. The Omen Stag must be saved. That I have. Gib spoils.
What is an envoy? A messenger. A herald. But from where? Or when? An ancient place. Where all Alka's children were kin.
Okay.
But what to call it?
But what to call it? Interesting. Okay. Well, up next we have Where the Shoots the Weave Troots. My book is lacking a setting. Let us study the wild trees, follow their winding roots. Is that... Oh, where shoots the weathered roots, not weave roots? This is why you don't combine words carelessly. Pull spears from blighted wild trees, pull smite from enemies. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure on the pull smite thing. Is that the whole pulling souls for runes to use? Or is that something else? Not sure on that. Chat, that's not a question. And Blessings of Battle, Alka's greatest muses, her animals. Their great gifts are yours for the merest of melody. Charm an animal to learn their totem. Slay Odin enemies with a totem-imbued weapon. Imbue your weapon with Totem's Blessing. Well, I feel like I've already been doing that first bit, so let's accept this and see if I can figure out the rest.
Of the dashing hare, the flashing jaws of the snarling wolf, the quacking of a duck.
Yep.
Yes, these great gifts of power are yours for the merest of melody.
Oh, okay, that was what he had to say. Farewell then. Okay, well, let us head back into the tent and see with what intent I can figure out. Can I accept one at a time? I have no idea, but I'd like to keep a focus. Otherwise, I will achieve nothing. Over here, we learned with bows to do another thing. I guess this is all bows. Increase maximum range of arrow hail. No idea what that even is. Attack directly after a parry to perform a riposte. Parry of a bow? Yep, I must have forgotten how to do arrow hail. It was explained to me at some point, and now I don't remember. Or maybe it wasn't. Fire a charge shot into blessed or buried arrows in a barrage of splinters. No, that's not arrow hail. I actually don't know enough to act on this. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that once I've had a little bit more to think on it. And then over here we can upgrade once again. I'm reached a point where I'm actually going to have to wait to do more of upgrades, so... In the meantime, I'm just going to leave those there, honestly. Just going to leave them for now. Yeah, all of those upgrades can wait. So... let us hop over this way. I'm currently using a Blitzsolve 2-star.
I am wasting good char. You
This thing.
seek my replacement
Oh wow, that
instead.
is significantly more expensive than everything else I had been looking at. Right. Yes, I picked up a couple other 2-star items now, haven't I? So I guess this whole ranking up is to move from 1 to 2 stars, and so then the more expensive one is to move to 3 stars. I guess. Craftwork military officer. Hold on.
Quenched too soon.
Stock to military to officer. I think I'm picking up what the game chose to not put down. Why are the stars not next to the craftwork then? If that's how this works, and that is an if. If it's not how it works, then I'm seeing a correlation where there wasn't supposed to be one.
But quenched too soon.
But no, yeah, it does seem to be. The craftwork is the star rating. It goes stock, military, officer, and then whatever's after that. If there is an after that. Right. Okay. Now I know what we're looking at there and why I'd need to care about it. Which, I suppose, I am carrying this sword. I barely used it, but I am carrying it. I don't remember which one I'm carrying. Never mind then. Oh, there was probably an icon in that menu, wasn't there? Oh well. Yeah, so I'm carrying sidearm nettle. Okay. At this point in time, I think throwing an upgrade onto it when I don't know what I'd want to upgrade is probably not the best idea. Why? Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm seeing... I'd love to mouse to it. It's this bit here when I'm on the UI. Over here, nettle has 2 with a star above it. But this has 2 with 2 stars above it. But on the bottom in the actual menu, which is behind the camera, is only 1 star. You can see 1 star on this, 1 star on that. They're all 1s. But that one on the pop-up is 2. But it is also still stock, so it's 1 star. So... a little more confusing once again. Yeah. Not sure. Why the stars are there, but not elsewhere, of the matching shape, I genuinely do not know. No matter. No matter. We shall proceed with our objective, which was... Calm an animal. Slay enemies with a totem-imbued weapon. And imbue your weapon with a totem blessing. A totem-imbued weapon. Now, we did get some bits and pieces with any of those totems. I'm using a bow primarily, so I should be best imbuing with things. No totem invoke. Charm animals across Alcatel and their totems. There we go. Okay. Increase magic armor. Create a decoy for 2 seconds on pulse smite. Or increase smite chance by 2% per rune charge. More smites, so I can actually use that stuff, seems like a good idea. You. What else have I got then? Oh, can I apply many totems? I can apply many totems. Are they permanent? I can also upgrade them with sugar. Got it. I have enough to upgrade it, but maybe not right now. Okay. Right. So yes, we've done the imbue weapon with totem's blessing. We're going from bottom to top apparently. Slay Odin enemies with... It was slay Odin enemies with a totem imbued weapon. Why is that above the whole imbuing bit? Like, surely we need to imbue to do the slay. This is a very curiously laid out checklist, but no matter. We are back in this pretty world. And is there someone to say pretty please to my arrows of doom? Only one way to be certain. We go. Hold Q. Hold attack. Aiming is difficult at this distance, but I'm going to try anyway. Oh! Oh! Dear me, that was an instant obliteration right there. Can we do that again? Not yet. Okay. Hi! Hope they weren't a friend of yours. Any more for any more? Nope, we've arrived at the... No. That is how those symbols are pronounced. Oh, you did see me. Hello. And goodbye, I guess. Good lord. I'm learning the bullet drop. Bullet. Arrow drop. I don't know if the headshots are really valuable, but I'm trying for them anyway. We'll be having none of that, thank you. Stick ability's not glowing anymore? Oh, interesting. No idea why. I picked that up and nothing happened. This is getting a little weirder. Oh, there we go. It's finally got around to telling me hello. You don't look hostile in the same way. Friendly?
The stranger. A gruel.
You sound upset with my existence. Sorry, didn't mean to shove my bow through your midsection there. Are you friendly? Sorry, speak up.
In Sinon's name, do we toil?
Okay, cool. You have nothing to actually say. Got it. I didn't get it, but this'll do. Now these, we know from last time what to do with these, and it's very simple. You just kind of go skadoosh, skadoosh. Yes, we learned from last time. We are here to cause reckless ruin. All in the name of nice, happy nature stuff. Mostly through reckless ruin. Is that a loot balloon? It is, isn't it? But first. Yep, we are indeed making progress. That's good. Any animals to sing to? No. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Oh, you see me! Okay. Damn, you really are not fooled by that. Okay. I found the one smart one. Unfortunately, they did not have enough hit points to keep being smart. Nope. Okay, you're on the approach. That's a bomb. Was this not a bomb? It looked like a bomb. Not a bomb. Never mind. False alarm, false alarm. I did, however, hear a voice. Think it was a lamp? It's a freaking weird lamp. Lamp him with it. Anyway, oh, no, wrong weapon. Shoot. Is exactly what I all do. Aha, we ranked up the weapon. Does it give me the ability to use this again? Not yet. Still not sure on this whole rune thing. No matter.
Oh, so you've chosen swords and butts.
I have not chosen anything to do with swords. Don't know what you're seeing, but this is quite clearly a bow. I'm being shot at. Hold on. A little bit of close quarters here. I have no intention of halting. You just shot the rock, you idiot. Very good. Okay. Quick loot the bits and pieces. We're all good here. Wonderful. So only the Brits will understand what I said? Oh no, it's fine. If I say something and it doesn't make sense to you, then, well, just kindly ask for a translation or see if Google will help. I assure you, I only speak English. Now this I recognise as the farm and the little camp here with a whole bunch of people at it before, and a big old pile of loot to just drop on the ground. I don't understand why they float the loot, but yeah, I have a flute, they float the loot. kind of makes sense now I think about it. What I want to find is another animal. We had a few of them earlier, but now there seems to be a complete lack of them. Because it's right there. Hello! What do I click? It was left. There we go. Huzzah! Hair harms hath been acquired. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, yeah, we return. Yiddish. Upgrades available, they can wait. Right now, let's go say hello to Orlick. I learned a thing. Maybe they float the loot to keep it out of reach of animals? You know what? That's actually not a bad shout. Mice can't get at your food if you floated above the ground. That would have been useful to do with the mouse earlier. Yeah, that was just yesterday.
Envoy, welcome back.
Hello, hello, I have done the thing. What is bicameral's bestiary? Understanding through song, charming animals adds entries to your journal. Oh.
Guiding blade. Feeling fletching. Blessings of battle. Oh, that has a ring. Grim though.
A little. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And this unlocks us this one. The Forest of Vast Voices. Your spectral sight may teach you more of Alka's animals. Close your eyes and see. Not quite how seeing works, but I get the point. Charm animals, complete your journal entry on the squirrel. And with that we would get a scholar's charm. Animals can sense your scholarly intent and may become charmed without music. Ah, me, I'm just that charming, apparently.
That cruel page.
If we pull it off.
So empty, so infinite. What
Yes,
should
we
I
will
write?
work on it, don't worry.
Malderation of murmuring moths? No.
I'll be
Carnivorous
back.
calls
Oh
of
my.
southward bugs? Envoy, see you any visions worth your thing?
Don't you just love it when you move away from someone but they speak into your head instead? It's like, my guy, the conversation was over. It wasn't even a conversation. It was very one-sided. Okay. So we have picked up more of these, and it does look like they're actually pretty acquirable. Now, there is a coloration to these. Match to... Ah, okay, right. So this one that I put here, which is Grace, should have been in here. So can I remove it? I think I lost it. Does removing it destroy it? You know what, I have two of these. Let's just... I'm going to pop this in, take it out, and see if that destroys it. No, didn't destroy it. I'm just blind. They were just elsewhere. Okay. The ones at the front are the ones that match. That's why that's been happening. So let's just pop them all on then. Seeing as I have a little bit of everything, why not? There we go. Bonus applied to increase his magic armor by +2 per rune charge. Smite by 2% per rune charge. What are my rune charges? These? Create decoy on for 2 seconds on full smite, and full smite causes 34 damage explosion 6 meters around the enemy. Okay. It's calling out mechanics. And I would love to remember what those mechanics are. This might help. Runes can be located from enemy drops such as Agari. Is that the name of a rune or the name of an enemy? Runes are equipped on your weapon in the Nightfold. Smite enemies to charge runes. Hold Q and left click to pull a smite. Unleash rune by holding Q and pressing middle mouse button. Okay. Smite enemies to charge runes. hold these to pull smite. I'm gonna try and piece this together. So this has smite 1 in 50. Now I realize perhaps why nothing's happened, because the previous bow was what, 1 in 20? Yeah. So 1 in 50 is actually terrible for smites. What else we got going around? 1 in 20, 1 in 50, 1 in 20. Can I sort by use of value? No. No. Compendium? What's okay, sure, fair enough. No idea what that was trying to do, but it didn't. It looks like at the moment my best is indeed a 1 in 20. 3 in 100. 1 in 20 is 5 in 100, so that's less. But I did want to level up Blitzel for now, so we'll stick with that. Okay. And yeah, that'll have to do for now on that side. Over here, I have... Is this all the same totems? It is. I might as well just, you know, shove them in if I've got them. Use them, you know? Nope, no runes for this to use, though. Okay. This one, we did put this rune in here, and that's the only rune I actually have for it, so that's fine. These do not have other bits and pieces. Now, didn't I find something armor? Or did I get one as a reward? Nope. Nope, apparently not. Okay. That'll do on that side. And you're still going to tell me just, you know, stuff. Requirements not met. Is there anything... Why don't I meet the requirements? Is it material requirements? Material requirements, but these are incomplete fragments. Okay. Yep. Oh, this is what I got from that quest. So I got a blueprint to do a thing. And this offers stuff. But as yet, none of this is really what I'm looking for. Because I just can't afford to do anything with it. But now I know where that went. That's what it was. I gained a fragment, a blueprinter, a thing, and I need to get the stuff to do the thing with the thing. Okay. So, the selected journal. Charm a whole bunch more animals, and charm everything we can about squirrels. We can do that along the way to exploring. Foe. Oh, no, it's that into... Oh, rune is not charged. Okay. We'll just good old long shot. Hold on. If I get the arrow drop right. I think that worked. That's on me. Slightly over-predicted there. I mean, get shredded. Yep. Yeah. Oh, and that's enough of that one. Yep. Oh. You want some? There you go. Yep, still no smitage to pull anywhere. I'm just kind of pressing the button, but... Oh, hello. Ow! Did not see you there. Hang it. Skidoosh. And let's grab our rewards. Huzzah. What have we got here? Sleeping. Tameable. Angie? Angie. Okay. I'd very much like you to stop being angry at me. There you go. Friendly? Nope, doesn't work that way. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. This, however... Hello. Stuff. I remember from last time, no slam attacks. We can slow gravity, we cannot speed it up. Yep. Okay. But those do not appear to give loot. That's fine. So, current objective, find animals that are not armoured dogs and sing to them. I mean, seems pretty simple to me, right? Speaking of... Nope. Yes. Hello there. And it's a squirrel. Huzzah, spreading sploot. I said I only speak English. What is... Hold on. Define sploot. Sploot definition of an animal to lie flat on the stomach with the legs stretched out. Oh. For such an odd word, this is not one I'd come across before. Huh. To lie flat on the stomach with the legs stretched out. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To blob, I guess. To sploot. Huh. Did I hit the sugar key now? I guess because the sugar key was on the Q line that I could press Q. And it appears that I was correct. Alright. The brazier cannot be interacted with. What am I looking at? I can barely see what I'm looking at there. Hold on, is that a couple armoured dogs or is that something worse? Well, they have health bars and levels. Oh. Oh, that barely moved. Where is weak spot? The other one died on the second arrow. I did not see weak spot. Yeah, brute force. Let's get rid of this thing, shall we? Oh, goodness heavens. And this is why you don't shoot things filled with tannerite. In video games, you just have to watch the shrapnel land around you. In real life, you watch your leg get blown off. Don't mess with tannerite, kids. It's not good for you. Yo-ho, yo-ho. There we are. Ah yes, the indestructible. Damn, I really wanted to draw that arrow. I know that's not what happened there, but it felt like it. Bond 1 Pictrix powder. Ah, okay. Well, that is nice, I think. Yeah, we learned those just go poof. They don't do anything, they just go poof. Ooh. And now it is my turn to use the guard tower against the guards. Mwahaha. Be distracted, idiots. Oh, I said be distracted. Nice. Grab our loot. the success of our shoot and continue to find more of those squirrels. I'm holding Q so my senses are open to the spiritual. Or maybe just these plants I found. Hi, friend. Duck! Yep. Hello. Oh. One's really happy with us. Oh, that is a very happy duck. Go on. Happy, chill Drake and live your best life. We shall look more at our acquired totems later. For now, I'm just happy to acquire them. And where do you think you're going? I have music for you. You will listen, forcibly. Quick Dre. I didn't think sploot was a word, it was D-R-E-Y, Dre. A squirrel's nest. How are you finding these words, D.E.? How? Okay. Okay. People read? Wow. Okay. I don't like the implications there. Fair enough. And yes, I have done the stag quest. Yes. We're on at least that much. I'm doing this because this was one of the next ones that popped up. It's got nothing to do with the pots. That's just for the fun of it, the game. Is this one of those trees I want to pull all the things out of? It is! Hold up. Right, journal. No, not currently active. If we pop back to Orlick. There was the question earlier of can we have more than one of these active at once? And if we can...
Greetings and greetings.
Pull spears from trees.
Envoy, I have had an epiphany. I see now the root
Yeah,
of
mate,
my
I've got stuff to do.
failure to write my
Tree!
book. I'm lacking a setting. Let us study the world trees. Follow
Aha!
their winding
Oh my god,
roots.
he's still going.
Hark! A fayish voice. Could it be? Bah, impossible. Come on, look at these votives hang up on the branches. The people forget the
Oh no.
gods, but not the prayer. Will you see them answered?
Will I see them answered? Apparently I'm losing my vision. Okay. Well, I did a thing. Huzzah!
Where next she roved, did sprout a grove to clothe her frame in dew.
Bless you. Okay. Now did that pull spear from blighted world trees. Aha! There we go. We made progress on that, and it turns out you can do multiple things at once. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. Going too fast break stuff? Well, if it doesn't want me to go so fast, it can hurry up or lock me out of hurrying on. Doing neither and just breaking is not allowed. No. I've been suddenly reminded of multiplayer again. By the way, I can interact with it. What does that do? Votives! Ah, okay. The things that we couldn't do earlier, now we can. Pass? Because I have objectives? Thank. Like, neat idea, but... I'm already on now 2 quests. At the same time. I shall deal with these and then move on. Now, it does occur to me that for one of them I need to pull smites from enemies, and if it's a 1 in 50 per kill, that's gonna take a hot second with this weapon. I suppose quick question is, what is it on the other weapon I'm using? How's getting shoes going? Honestly, really badly. No one seems to be providing me shoes, just sticks and bows and God hell knows. But we get it there. But yes, this sidearm I have equipped is a 3 and 100. Okay. That's 4 and 100. And then we have some 6 in 100s over here. Okay. Well, 6 and 100 is about the best we've got of everything, so the damage goes down, but the benefits go up. It's twice as good for smite. Is that sufficient? Yeah, it is. But I'm still going to stick with this weapon for now. Yeah. You thought SideQuest gave me shoes? I did not receive any shoes, and if it was something here... Nope, these are not shoes either. There is this, Garen's Cloven Hosen, but it's unfathomable. I need more fragments. I don't actually understand what that means at this point, but no. Whoop. Cool. Apparently the sunset whilst I was doing that. Or setting. Sneaky, sneaky. Nope. That was not very sneaky of me, I'll be honest. I'm trying to block, it's not working. There we go. Alright. Melee causes significantly more damage to a face. Aha! Hold on, that's the thing, right? So now this into that. Let's check. Did I do the thing I was thinking I was doing? Yes! Yes! Yeah, boys, figuring it out. And you... Could I do this the entire time? What was that? What was that? That's pathetic. Could I do this the entire time? Miss? Yeah. You sure can. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Well, that's a little better. There we go. And then if we follow it up quick enough, I can make the arrows explode. There we go. Right, okay. Ah, that first one was certainly a demonstration of potential, wasn't it? Oh, dear me. Alright. We'll keep investigating... I broke an animation there. We'll keep investigating the areas. See what one can find. Okay. I'm going to keep on picking up every plant that it tells me I can pick up. Because of course that is the idea. And that, I believe, is another animal. It's not plant-shaped, is it? Wait. Nope. It's neither plant nor animal. It is something else entirely. What are you? Oh, okay. That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. What is that? 10 minutes grace amplified. Did I just find a rare crate? Is that the equivalent to what I just found? 10 minutes grace amplified. That definitely feels like I just found a wreck rate. We're gonna get the entire landing craft with this one. That's like Infinity Booster? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Can I see it in like a menu or something somewhere? No. Back we go. Alright, we've got 10 minutes of value. Let's make the most of it, I guess. Oh, I tried to do a drive-by grab. Failed. So, with our weapon in hand, target this correctly. If we target this correctly, honestly, this might not be my best way to attack. If we target this correctly, oh wow, that one just perished. All right. Okay. All right, you know what? Come on, bet. Okay, maybe not bet. Ah, but it did work out. Oh, hello. What? Okay, guess that happens. Oh, yes, yes, I do see the booster above my health bar on the left. You're very right. Or very left. Let's just full heal to be certain. I can always find more of those elixirs. They keep dropping quite readily. Still not sure on this. But yeah, so I pulled an additional smite, which is progress here. I'm making progress on the other quest faster than the charming the animals bit, but you know, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Shezbot, you will get timed out if you try to tell me what I can do in the game. That is backseating at this point. It is not something immediately obvious to me, so please no. Hello? Goodbye, I guess. Well, that was effective this time. And as you come over here, come on, come on. Into the aura of this thing. Wow, that really didn't do much. Oh, okay. You just phased through that. That's not okay. That is not okay. What? Rude as ever. Alright. Back to good old looting. Can I loot benches? I can't remember that from last time. Apparently not. I need a better looting sword. This sword does not one-shot lootables. It had F to interact. I chose a different path. Yeah.
So near for the 30.
Yo, Petra. Thank you very much for the early months. Much appreciated. Alright, this looks like I've exhausted it. Good. Yeah, I am just straight up ransacking people's homes, aren't I? They tell us it's all about, you know, getting in touch with nature and all that lot, and fighting back against the ode or something. This is a particular hooliganism and violence, and I will not be told otherwise. By the way, Damn, you just stepped out of it. But also we're completely oblivious, so that works out. Speaking of oblivious. There we go. I appear to have moved to a low level area. And for my low level weapons, that's working out quite nicely. Little murder hoboing never hurt anyone. Look, the game basically advised me, please go ransack everything you find. You are the chosen one on the side of good. Here is your loot. Who am I to deny that call to adventure? Or whatever they call it. How far can this reach? Not all that far. Okay. Gotta say, there's not usually the range of bows, but I suppose when you're firing them straight up into the air, maybe it is. Because at this longer range, I could probably just go kadoosh. Oh, yep, that worked. And then for you. Can we go 3 for 3? Ooh, got a smite as well. That's it, step around. And 3 for 3. With another smite! Out of range doing it there. Wait, do they expire? Don't expire. Excuse me, I'm checking on your friend's soul here. No! It does appear to expire. Or it moved over to the other one, but mostly it seemed to expire. Okay. But that does put us at the conclusion of those. Yeah, we can return to Nightfall for that. Splendid. Hello, hello, hello. I have learned how to snatch people's souls from their corpses.
Greetings
Please tell me more.
And greetings. Where shoots the weaved roots?
It is weathered.
Plantations
Okay.
of the weaved wood elder. Low hair acorns of bilocation. Fey votive pledges gather station. Here, poetry.
Sorry, that... There are some types of poetry I can appreciate. And then there are those that go, here are all the words that have such obscure meanings that if you string them together, there might be a thought there you can process. Spoken, I certainly cannot follow. The point of communication is to communicate. That is Shakespearean dribble. But all the same, we have obtained one spoil. When I mouse over it now, I no longer know what it is. Hold on. Wait. Have I lost the ability to know what things are? Uh-oh. I may have broken something. It is very, very possible. I have broken the UI again. Oh well. Okay. If I go to my inventory... Yep. No idea. Oh look, it's a sugar. Tooltip sometimes breaks since last hotfix. I might need to relog then, because that will be problematic if I can't actually find out what everything is. At least these are still working right at this moment. So that is fine. So, let's see. Oh, hello! Virtue requirement, 12 of 12 graces. So now I've got this attunement thing. And this attunement is 2 graces and 2 courages. If I'm reading that correctly. I don't know what attunement means in this circumstance. The game has done nothing to explain that to me. At least, if it did, I missed it. I also now have 2 serenity points, so I can... Tooltips are broken. Alright, yep, we're going to have to relog. We're going to have to relog. I'm not going to sit around on broken tooltips for the next however long. Intermission. Bear with. Bear with on that chat. Ricardo said, what do you think of the game so far? Tried playing at the beginning, but felt very underlevel/weak. So far it's showing great promise, if I'm very honest with you. There is a lot unexplained, and I really do mean a lot is unexplained. Stored being unexplained means you don't really know the direction you're going, but okay. Some video gamey-esque mechanics as to, oh, you need to fight these people, there's no other choice, just by where we appear. But when it comes to things like the arsenal, the rewards, the upgrade paths and whatnot, the choice of using X and Y ratios on smites, there's a lot of missing information there. Or rather, we're left to just kind of piece it together. And sure, okay, for many, they can like the mystery of piecing together game mechanics. Don't half leave one a little bit wondering. So, for the gameplay so far, definitely looks like it's got promise, but trying to figure out where I can go with it so far. The game's letting me just try and figure that out, I guess. It is all a process. I apparently mistyped my password. God dang it. I mistyped it twice. I don't have caps on, do I? Nope. Uh-oh. I'm going to open up a text box on a different window and just check that I am typing correctly. Yup, my keyboard hasn't changed its layout. Let me try this again. There we go. Okay. I typed it wrong, checked how I was typing it, typed it correctly, so I typed it again and I typed it correctly. You know, it's fine, it's fine. These things are fine. It happens. Anyway, Soulframe. We got there. Okay, right. Ugh, just got up off this rock. Oh, is this where I was? Yeah, this is where I was. Cool, cool, cool. I think, closely. That's what I want to use as a password manager. I can remember my passwords. I just occasionally mistype them. They do have more than a couple characters. Just asking, did you do any research on the game's mechanics? Nope. That's the whole point. If I research the game and then play the game, I don't get to experience the way the game chose me the game. Certainly in a pre-alpha, where they're still developing the content, one would anticipate that they would, you know, be able to explain in-game what they've created so far. Enough for you to engage with what is intended to be exploration. Some of that's a little bit missing so far, some of it's a little poorly paced, but, you know, that is classic DE, isn't it? Don't those things take a lot to kill? They do. I see big guy getting closer. Look at how much time on this. I need to distract them. Move away. Get some distance. Nope, fire. That's dealt with. Excellent. Ooh, red eyes. Got you. Whoop. God, that does not cast very quickly. Block the one I'm looking at. Why doth one attack to the left when I block to the right? Oh, damn. You could do that when he's not even finished dying. That's horrifying. Oh, I missed! Oh, that is terrible! Oh. Oh, hi, I found more of you. Also, he's recovering. Ow! Oh my god! Oh! Right, let's clean this up a bit. Let's stop spreading damage around, please. I beg of ye. I'm fairly certain I just pulled a soul, but if we can't use it, then why was it there? Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy around the whole of Dozy. Nope, nope, yep, yep, up. Be distracted for a moment, please, and thank you. He can see through it. Ow! I thought I had him staggered. That's not the one I was trying to heavy attack! Ow. Oh, I should have paid attention to him as well. I'm surrounded again. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Where did you come from? Alright, well, I dealt with it in one shot at least. Oh! Not what I wanted to press. Okay. No, for goodness sake. The music stopped. Go away. Right. Let's grab some loot, shall we? Oh boy, the targeting was fighting against me there. I'm looking at one guy, I'm trying to block. I go, right, let's parry. Stab here. Oh, lordy-dordy. It was a hectic fight, but I felt like I was fighting the game itself for a third of that. Where's all my loot? Just show me all my loot, please. We'll get to you in a second, whatever you are. Oh. There's my loot here. Will this satisfy? Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay. That was a very hectic fight. That might have been one of the most involved fights I've had that wasn't a boss fight. Actually, even boss fights, I've got one target to focus on. That was a lot. There's the button. Huzzah! The creepy thing has been activated again. 10 minutes of courage amplified. Okay. Not very many life elixirs left, so I do have to be careful. I went through quite a few there and did not recover as many as I used. How is Soulframe so far? Certainly interesting. I am fighting a little bit against mechanics and ignorance. The ignorance is partially intended, because I'm not using out-of-game guides of any variety, but then, well, let's be honest, a few too many games rely on out-of-game guides for things that should be very accessible within. Yes. So far, it shows a lot of promise. Is that a life elixir down there? I believe it is. At least we can get a little bit of a restock. Very good. Now, I am still looking for animals. That was the main goal right now. Was find animals, that dog doesn't count, to whom I can sing, and hopefully if it is a squirrel, I can learn more of the squirrels entirely. Knock knock, it's me. No one home? Perfect. Okay. It may be Dee's tradition, y'all. It may be Dee's tradition to have a bit of problematic onboarding, as it were. However, that is feedback to give. Wherever I run into a stumbling block, be it mechanical, be it keybinds, be it a lack of explanation as to what I've actually got, that is feedback to give. And give it I shall. Oh, no time, of course. Nope, I've been in this one. That's just another entrance. Okay. Kill, ransacked, moving on, looking for animals. That's not animal. Damn, completely dodged by that. Oh. Alright, fine. I'm gonna figure this out. Oh my god, I did not block either of those. I was pressing what I thought was block. Let me try that again. Not against that. There we go, timed it right. There we are, getting the hang of that. I think I heard one more up here. I am correct. Boop. Loot acquired. And a dagger. And a dagger. Ghosts. We do talk to ghosts, so yeah. Oh, Jessa, if you're unhappy, you don't need to be here. That's fine. Right. All I can suggest is you submit feedback on how things are, and if it goes the direction you don't want it to go, then... Oh dear, these are not friends. If it doesn't get the direction you want it to go, then don't give them money. Make your opinion heard and do something else. I can't magically make things different in that way. Because you are dodgy. Come on, you guys look like you're already dead. Why are you fighting? You don't want to die twice, do you? Apparently they do. I'll take that. Oh. And this last one did not attack. Only level 1, and their arms are folded. Maybe they're not hostile? I know everything about this says they're hostile, but maybe they're not hostile. You there? Identify thyself. Oh. Damn, level 1 and doesn't die in that shot. There we go. Okay. Is a looting system meant to get explained from the get-go? It's called... I'm going to verify this word before I say it. So I've got the dictionary open. Yeah. So it's called diegetic tutorials. Diegetic tutorials. You may not come across it as a common phrase, but it is still relevant to what various games do handle. Say, for example, you come across a room with a bunch of boxes in it. And as you approach one of those boxes, up it pops, F. And you press F, and it opens the box. And you learn from that action, okay, there are boxes that I can loot, and to loot them, I need to approach them and press F. Like so. So it's actually really conveniently timed. So I got the box around here, but I guess there were two. I was just blind. That is the game very simply explaining to you, this is how you can loot things. It just puts it in front of you. You approach it, the key pops up, you learn the process, you get an idea as to what you're looking for. The more of that can be contained in world, where the experiences expand bit by bit on the complexity in the process by basically bringing you along the learning experience pretty much on a Rails basis of here is how you experience this next bit. It doesn't need to be all pop-ups and some nice kindly mentor going, now what you wish to do is approach the box and press your key of F, for there you will find the loots galore and something rhyming with F. It doesn't need to be so on the nose. Diegetic tutorials allow you to learn by the processes it involves you in. And when a game uses those, sometimes unintentionally, it also needs to then be careful when it goes against what it's taught you. For example, if it gave you Goblin, it attacks you, you defeat it. Goblin, it attacks you, you defeat it. Goblin, it attacks you, you defeat it. And then suddenly it shows you another goblin, like, well, it's going to attack me, let's attack it. And he goes, no, 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 that was a good goblin. You're like, well, when did you make out that goblins could be good? Proud Spring! We have entertained another animal. There we go. One more to go, and we just need to finish up the squirrels as well, and we're good on that particular quest. So when it comes to looting mechanics, when it comes to just enjoying the rewards of your actions, first of all, you'd expect it to not be too difficult to enjoy your rewards. If something gives you rewards, you would hope to know what you've been rewarded with. Have you been rewarded with a recipe? With a material? With an item? How does one use each of these? You would expect there'll be some process you go through to get to that location, that understanding. And it shouldn't be hours separated from acquisition to seeing the next step on your path. When a game does find a way to walk you through that sensibly, it's great. When you otherwise are just seeing stuff pop up with no distinction between the pop-ups, you start to wonder, well, what am I actually doing? Therein lies the difference. That's a lot of them at once. I don't know if I really want to engage that. I can't see their levels from back here. There we go. Level 4. Okay, level 4 is very manageable. Theoretically. We just kinda put that on you. Well, there's a lot of heavy hits, but they took like quarter of their health compared to just an outright shot. So you know what? Oh! Someone else took some more hits. That's good. Better. Is that a bomb? That's a torch. Okay.
So you've chosen swords to song.
Take out you. You are trying to flank. It's not going to work. Do that and back up. Turn around! Please! Oh! Okay, we got there. Now for you... Oh, hello. I hear something near. There we go. Now for you, I saved this. Only half? It's level 3 and it only did half? Oh. Okay. And run! Yeah, you know it. There we go. Let's grab our loot. Huzzah! What you're talking about is RNG loot systems are based on a character stats. Well, if there's any of that, it's not been even remotely explained to me that I would need to care in that direction. This? Oh, there we go. Ah, that's a new weird looking weapon. Odiak. Hello?
Find the traitor!
Find the attacker. Did I not pick up a perk for identifying where threats are? Oh, there you are. There we go. Oh, he was stuck. Poor guy. Poor guy. Knock knock. Taxman. Damn. If there was ever going to be a portal to the Underdark, it's right here. That is a very shaded house. Okay, so still looking for squirrels. Gotta keep reminding myself. Ironically, this is the time where I'm not trying to get distracted by the squirrels. I am trying to find the squirrels and getting distracted by everything else. Complete your journal entry on squirrel. I need to find squirrels. Let's see. Animals. Do I even know how close I am to uncovering the squirrel? It looks like I'm relatively close. Oh, hold on. Okay. So this is a simple cipher? These letters? It looks like it. Yeah, this is a simple cipher. Okay. Well, for those who want to translate the text then, it is actually just a cipher. Level 3. And, we can pull this off. Up behind. Ah, I went a step too far. I bumped into him and he noticed it. No. Turn around and face the one we're fighting, you idiot. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And this is why we use a bow and arrow. You try to sneak up, you slightly breathe in their direction, the whole lot aggro you, and bow and arrow works, dang it. Bow and arrow works. Ugh. This is why I chose the bow. Sniping is a good job. What is that over there? I swear I just saw something skitter up the pathway. Ooh, okay, that thing retaliated much quicker than I expected. I think he dodged that. Okay, I grabbed it. It didn't kill him this time. Ooh. that power thing does not seem that powerful sometimes. There we go. Yeah. What's that sound? Pass through here and sound happen. I think it might have just been loot making the sound. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, I mean, if you're just going to wander straight towards me, that's convenient. Thank you. Ta-da! We just need to keep on finding squirrels. Okay. That might take a little longer, because it relies on the game giving us squirrels to find. I will still loot everything I can along the way. I think we've actually wandered all the way back to our home. Oh. What do you know? Oh.
Mora's morning. You know that song. Might be hope for our minnow.
I thought we already remembered that.
An envoy you'll be. Ah!
I definitely remember this. It happened last stream.
A wisp there, dreary along, hoping no minnow comes snatching it up. If you're so smart, let's see you use it. Ah, rushed is no way for witches. In the morrow you'll try again. Now, run fetch me some bangle nuts for this cake of yours. Eye on skies, remember. Oh, and happy burn day!
Yeah, this definitely happened last stream as a more substantial animation, I guess. Craftwork officer those. We did find a 2-star juniper. For that. Okay. And some bow. Well, that does have my attention. Oh, hi. Oh, there we are. Another happy deer. Okay. As we are partway through that quest, let's dip back to the Nightfold. Take stock as to how far we've got with this. Very, very nice. And let us see what we have found as well. 2 locations as well. Cool. Okay. So, upgrades. We got 4 upgrades we can apply. And now we've actually got the tooltips, of course. I relogged and then never came back to it, did I? Whoops. Threats glow clearly in the dark. I mean, seeing threats would be nicer, yeah. Defense against stagger is heightened. Usual glamour to sneak upon enemy. Usual glamour. Glamour? Hold on. Was that one of my, for lack of a better word, abilities? One see what one is capable of. Okay. I do think it is something to do with my packed abilities, but unfortunately I don't know where I go to check my packed abilities. That's I mean, well, wait, these are the abilities. Sorry, okay, look. The constant use of there is a red thing, a green thing, blue thing, I thought this was just broadly related to, yes, you have stats. Nope, there is mouse over. These are not just more like, where was it? This. whereupon there is nothing to interact with, it's just I have some numbers. Yeah, I click and nothing. But this over here actually is that glamour is that ability. Good lord. There is something to interact with. Sorry, aside from the word rebalance, I do apologize, Jassot. Nothing else is showing it is interactable. And if the game wants me to interact with something over here, well then it can act like it. Because there isn't anything. There. Anywho, so now we know that this is you allow them to sneak up on enemies and steal the loot from their pockets. So that I picked up earlier, I hadn't actually been using for that. Oops. Survival Grace is well prepared, increase the amount of elixirs you can carry. We're doing alright with them at the moment. Grace is good for us. Apparently. So let's see. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with getting Grace. Just seems useful to have. And until I actually use that, let's not. Let's try this. There we are. Did I try clicking on rebalance at all? Well, considering I have no intention to rebalance out of it just yet, no. I see some numbers that one would expect to rebalance around those numbers. The game has not driven me towards a desire to change class, so no. Oh, hello! So I picked up a 3-star Juniper, not 2-star, 3-star. Hello? And it already comes with higher attack stats than the Blitzel. The Smite is a 9 in 100 rather than a 2 in 100. The Stagger is a little lower. We meet the requirements, so we get the achievements for all the good that tells us right now, which on this we currently do not. And it comes with some tempers. It is increased stagger while attacking, increased shatter and stagger damage, and increased chance of smite. Okay. Well, that does sound like a nice pickup, doesn't it? And we can no doubt equip it with the various bits and pieces we have found. Oh, guys, I've got lots of choices now. 1 in 10 chance to smite other enemies within 10 meters of smite. Effective pull smite has a 1 in 5 chance of spreading to all allies. Increased magic armor. All temporary turn enemies to allies for 2 seconds on pull smite. I know I have a click to compare, but I like mousing over details a little more, so whatever. There's one thing with regards to streams in particular that a lot of people don't seem to quite notice is how much I think and look with my mouse. Because if I just look at this screen and think about it. Now, how good is that for you? It's not. So that's where I have to vocalize what I'm thinking and mouse at what I'm looking at. I follow that around so that you know what's actually happening. Which comes to the downside, if I'm wanting to mouse over stats, well, that doesn't work here. Okay, so out of these, when smite, might smite others, sounds useful. Over here, increase smite chance per ring charge, create a decoy on pull, increase attack speed on pull, or turn enemies into allies for 2 seconds on pull. Is that like one of these other ones as well? There's allies on pull. Oh! Okay, so we can get 2 of the same one, but they're differently aligned. Okay, that's unexpected. Fair enough. Well, let's see. With these, let's go with the increase my chance and increase the attack speed. I can't stack 2 of the same here, can I? No, it just moves it over. Seems a little pointless. And then down here for a matching one, more damage or AoE. I mean, AoE is good in a lot of things. Yeah. Can I explain what kind of game Soulframe is? It is a... how do I say? It's an action role-playing game set in a fantastical open world. Is the best I could put on it right now. Action RPG. Okay. Now we've also got some bow upgrading I can do here. All of this costs what it costs. I explored the arrow hail and found that the range is not as much as I would like, so let's increase it. And let's see, increase number of arrows. We did miss, so let's fix that. There we go. Those are upgrades that work with exactly what I just explored. Over here, short blade. We can pick up a little bit of something in short blade. More damage on consecutive. Increased throw speed. Throw. Realize I can throw the blade. Increased chance of smite. That does sound useful. There we go. We are learning how to use our bow better. We're learning how to use our short blades better. Our character is making progress. Good. Need to heal, apparently. We don't even heal just whilst here. And as yet, still not a lot we can do with things
Soon you'll
here.
see my pittance worth.
Yeah.
Soon return to blasted earth.
Now, upgrading Juniper to a 4-star is possible, but it looks like I need materials that I have mostly never seen. That's fine. We can get around to that. We can indeed get around to that. And the other one we have equipped at the moment, the
Barely
Grin.
made, but
Oh, we can
mine's
upgrade
too
Grin!
soon.
Okay. Do we wish to? Do we have something more suitable that could replace Grin at the moment? Probably not, but let's go double check. I don't think I actually checked that before I spend resources on that. Grin. Okay, so we don't have any 2 stars of anything at this point in time, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, someone said they really liked Odiak. What I'm looking at here is a downgrade. So you know what? I will pass on that. It's also not the right type. These don't take anything to be attuned. I don't have anything drawing me in any particular direction here, so I'm going to stick with the Grin for now. I don't meet the virtue requirement for attunement. I still don't know what that means. Hold on. Does it have in here what those mean? Wait. Whatever. Weapon damage is increased when meeting the virtue requirements and also can scale depending on virtue points allocated. Okay. So, coming back to this one. So, the damage would be higher if I had 14 grace. Still don't know what the attunement does. Yeah. I'm getting closer to understanding, but not really quite there just yet. Is this a wiki-free experience? Yes. I am intentionally exploring the game as it offers itself to me. I'm not looking to have the game explained to me from outside sources, be they official or otherwise, because, quite frankly, I want to explore what the game has to offer, so I can also give feedback on how the game provides itself. I'm of the opinion if you have to go to a wiki for every aspect of a game, the game's not done enough to explain what the rules are. Yeah, imagine you got yourself a board game, and the board game didn't ship with an instruction manual, it just gave you the pieces. And you'd need to go on to various websites and YouTube videos and Reddit posts to try and figure out, hold on, I've got this thing here, this little dog token. Is that a player token? Or, like, does that relate to any of the chance cards? I think they're called chance cards. They say chance on them. Are they... Do you get them when you land on chance, or do we spread them around the board? Do we deal them out? So when you land on them, you take them from the pile? Imagine playing board games with no information like that. We had to just kind of figure it out from everyone. As we say, early days of Minecraft, there was no in-game way to see crafting recipes. And then they added a recipe book, because that's honestly a bad idea to not have recipes. And at least even then with Minecraft, you could put things into the grid and find out. Video games, says Venom, at least let you test experiment with certain bounds, as opposed to a board game with no rules or instructions. Sure. By the same token, video games have just more going on in them, and a lot of that more is that it just doesn't really have to follow any kind of logical reason. With a board game, you can make of it what you want. Even if you play it wrong, you're still playing. You're still engaging with the game. If, for example, all this time I've been missing, oh, Ken, yeah, every time you've been leveling up your bow, you're gaining capacity to add on this material which you've been looting, and you should have been combining the two by speaking to the vendor over in yonder sender. And I'm like, well, at what point was I going to know that? Video games don't show you the entire board and the entire pieces for you to even begin to figure it out until you get to them. I don't see what's in the box. Just what they put on the board right now. So is this... Oh, this is going to be hostile. Everything I encounter is hostile. Oh, hello. More of you. We saw some of these earlier. And it is indeed shoot under and they die. I think that's all in it. Yeah, did I? I didn't actually blow this up, did I? Am I missing something here? Okay. I'm missing something. It feels like it's inviting me to explore, but also there's something that's different between board games and video games. Sometimes you're not sure if you're finding a mystery or finding a bug. I'm going to chalk this one up to a bug because nothing about this otherwise looks different from all the others I've come across. I'm just going to move on from it. Hold on, we specifically got this that allowed me to sneak up and rob them. Okay, I'm fairly certain that's not how I'm supposed to rob them, it just timed out. That's a short duration if I'm supposed to get to someone to rob them without them previously noticing me? Or can I use it when they already have found me? We'll figure that one out. Knock knock. Well, this is a whole load of nothing. Oh, hi.
A girl?
Friend? Sorry, speak up. Oh, never mind, sorry. That proved effective on one of them at least. Ooh. Over here. Oh! Okay, he figured it out. What if can I do this here in combat? That's what I was wondering about, yeah. Pickpocketing not observed. But loot acquired. Okay. Yoink.
Drop it. Good mode.
What? What? Okay. Well, there's something to understand there, but the guy loves not explaining, so I'm just going to fire my bow into the ground, not float it. I wanted to pickpocket, but apparently butterflies can't cross water. Yeah, you keep looking that way whilst I recharge my 3. Just wait. Do not see me. I am unseeable. I am not here. I am. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's find a squirrel. is a sentence. Oh, wait. Opportunity. Whatever. Backstab. You don't believe I got the ability? No. We'll pop back in a sec and see what I did or didn't do. Well, last time someone fired that, 3 things appeared behind me. Not this time. Right. Let's go check. Did I or did I not actually get the thing? The thing I've been trying to do this whole 5 minutes. It was in... here. Pickpocket. Use your glamour to sneak up on enemies and steal loot from their pockets. Unlocked. No? Nope. No change there. Also, at some point I have upgraded my armor value, so that's pretty nice. Did I swap in some armor that I didn't remember I did? I don't remember gaining new armor. I guess I've just gained enough stat points that it's increased my armor. I guess. Huh, okay. Valor, I don't know enough about the situation to really weigh in, but I will say, with regards to this channel, and likewise my Discord, and you're probably in an ad at the moment, I'll answer in a moment. Now I've come back here, can I actually shoot this now? No. Dragon Sean, that looks awfully close to advice disguised as a question. I refer to the pinned message. Okay, we are surrounded. They are looking away. It says use your glamour, get near to them, and it'll pickpocket them. Can I check it from here? So I don't have to just go back and forward every time. And we go. I come seeking answers. Will something in this place grant me them? Use your glamour to sneak upon enemies and steal loot from their pockets. What else could it mean? Oh, another grin. Take to the shadow. No, you're right, Moon. It doesn't say if it's active or passive. Let's pop back. Oh, I pop back right here this time. Oh, that's useful. Over here, cast a veil of magic to hide you from night foes, float like a night moth, and sting to kill. Yeah, that tells me nothing. Functionally speaking, that tells me nothing. And then it was in here, use your glamour to sneak up on them. Yeah, is the thing that I picked up. It actively just doesn't tell me. I know this is painful for those of you who played this game and know exactly everything is. And kudos to every single one of you who is refraining from giving it all away. Blame the game for giving me so little information. Oh no. Nice try. Can I... Weapon storage full? Well, why is this the first time you tell me that there is weapon storage? This is officer grade. Oh, fuck you. I don't want to leave this here. I appear to be swarmed and surrounded now. Don't unfire the bow or undraw the bow whilst I'm stood on boot. I say when I am done. Escape. I'm fairly certain I picked up a smite. I can't use it. Okay. Ooh, you're a high level. What? Ow! Okay. Ow! You attack fast. No! Distraction. Unsuccessful. Back up, back up, back up. Why are they different colors? Are those significant and useful? I don't know. Alright. I can't take you. You're a stock one, so I'll dismantle you. I guess. I guess. Alright. Can I finally breathe? Let's grab all the loot and then see if I can get rid of an inventory item that is cheap so that I can keep this, because this looks more valuable than a lot of the stuff I've come across. So, please stay. Please stay. Alright, can someone remind people that when I ask questions, if I'm not asking chat directly, it's not a request for people to explain the game. Apparently I've not made it clear enough. If I don't vocalize my thoughts, you have no idea what is happening. Not me asking you to explain the game to me, thanks. I'll come back to that. We're just doing the inventory stuff. There's a colour change claim. See, this is what happens when I have to stop reading chat. I don't notice when that happens. Alright. It doesn't matter if you just got here. There is a pinned message. There is the stream title. And there's general courtesy, I'm going to be honest. So I'll give you the opportunity to read those. And then you can reintegrate. Not looking to have this ruined.
Soon you'll see my petals.
Right, was
Soon
dismantling
return to
here?
blasted earth.
No, it wasn't. Dismantling was here. Okay, let's just... What's the crappiest of the crap? We've got a better grin, I think. What by name? There we go. Okay, so we got a 2-star Folks there. This is a completely nothing Folks. We'll dismantle that one. There we go. Go back. Hope the thing's still there. It is. Cool. And now we go back again, because I'm still going to need to clear out other stuff. I think I have to come back to do this. Not actually sure. Right, well, we gotta start getting rid of things, it seems. Although the inventory for various bits is limitless, all these just items it's thrown my way are not. So... if I dismantle this one with a temper on it, do I get the temper? Did not appear so. Okay. Those just go then. Those just go. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything I need to think about between those. Why a 1-star Falx is after a 2-star, which is after a 1-star? I don't know. So I'm just going to start, I guess, scrapping things. This is my equipped grin. And these are unequipped ones, so yep. We're just going to... chop them all up. Alright. I'll be honest, I'm already getting tired of comparing everything. Seeing that there's relevant details like level and equipped things. What was it? Tempers. Not showing until I mouse over every single one. This is not a good interface. What are rules for things Steve and D said they plan for the future? That's... I'm going to be quite honest with you, Jessel. If someone was generally asking that, I would feel a little bit better. I'm going to be very honest with you. But given the essay you wrote not half hour ago as to what you think of their feedback, I'm not sure I do want to have your spiel on what you think of the future from the words of it. Is relevant to a question just now? Okay, just I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. What is relevant just now that is a question that someone in chat asked, I'm guessing, that is so imperative to cover? What is it? That I asked about tempers. Okay. Thinking back to what I just said, do I keep the temper? Oh, no, look, it goes. Okay. So is it that it's not going to go anymore? What's up? What is so significant as to break off from what we're doing? I keep breaking these whilst we do this. God, I picked up a lot of these, didn't I? Did I pick up a... Oh, it was a Vasp. Oh, that's the one I picked up. Okay. Let's go... Yeah, just all of these can go. I'm not using any of them. Then that's only the Vasp. Yeah, we can get rid of this, I guess. They're rolling out temper system in stages. First is one item as experiment. Now majority weapons. Future update will be able to remove them and make our own. Assuming plans don't change. Okay. So it's all in the process. All right. But nice if they introduced a UI with their process. I'm gonna be very honest. It would be nice if it introduced an explanation. Because, like, even in something as basic as dismantling, and this seems basic to me. It's not like selling an item for credits in Warframe, because there you click the items, it says sell, so you know you're going to be changing it for just currency. It pops up with how much you're going to get, and it asks you to confirm. And all the while, you know what is happening. Here, I don't know what is happening. Genuinely, I don't know what is happening until I've done it and go, oh, was that the thing I wanted to do? Okay, fair enough, Chelsea. Fair enough. Currently, we don't keep the temper. In future, we may. Fair enough. Because, yeah, if I hit dismantle rostrum, yes, no. None of this gives me the information as to why I can make an informed decision here. None of it. And this is exactly where that informed decision can be. Look at all of this screen space. Look at all of this screen space that is completely being unused. Not a single bit of it is trying to use that space. And that's a misstep. At no point has the game introduced me to why I would want to dismantle. And if I hadn't done it sooner, I would have hit the weapon cap and then had to figure my way here and go, oh, okay, well now what? Oh yeah. Python saying this is basically Warframe's inventory system. Well, with Warframe you get weapon blueprints as drops from enemies rather than outright weapons. And they stack forever. You don't have a limit on holding them. These I see are more, what's the word, non-fungible. Each one has differences to it. It's got its tempers, it's got its stats, its rank. Yeah. Oh, you meant the UI. This is the Warframe UI. Inventory UI, not inventory system. Got it. Right. Well, to an extent, yes. To an extent, no. There's still a lot more going on. Yeah, that prior to stage 2 of the temper update, everything used to be something you had to craft. Okay. I did remember coming across that from another creator prior to me touching on Soulframe, yeah. Whichever way they want to go about it, there's still the matter of I'm now juggling my inventory going, oh, here's this loot I got, glowing and shiny saying you want to get this loot. And now I'm having to figure, okay, which bits do I turn into scrap? What scrap did I get? I have no log of such. I just kind of tore things out. And at this point, I still don't know what I do with the scrap iron. Do I have a search field? No. Oh, that is a very long delay on what each tab is. That is a very long delay. Which one is resources? Scrap brass? I guess scrap. I was getting scrap iron. What's that? Was it this one? Oh, there we go. I don't think of iron as blue. There we are. Small scrap of iron. It might have been spoon or spade and pillaged by secure raids. Perhaps you may grant it purpose anew. Perhaps. Yeah, I'll be honest. This has been the worst part of Soulframe so far. This right here is the whole, okay, I've gathered a bunch of loot. What value does it hold to me? So far, the value has been a few weapons of interest to use. Cool. Yeah, there's weapons I can bit by bit interact with, but there's clear encouragement to stick with a weapon as I level into it and trying to get perks for it and whatnot. There's the old classic Warframe experience of, oh, let's switch weapon. Oh wait, now I'm weaker. But made all the much more substantial with the whole inventory management, tempers, and resources I know not what for I have. And I'm someone who is, let's make a serious point here, I'm someone who has played a lot of different RPGs. I'm someone who's played a lot of different MMOs. I'm someone who's gamed across decades with various inventory and resource systems. I'm not someone who's approaching Soulframe as their first ever game going, okay, what is a shift key? And something is equally banal. The idea of a movement system, a walk system, a crafting system, all of that is not new to me. But I find I am digging through what I have here. Truly digging to try and find what I can do with what. Cool. And there is an upgrade here for the bow. Said I need to come back on this. I wasn't sure at the time. Shoot things in the leg. That'll do. I'm probably going to hit something in the leg by chance, so that'll do fine. Right. Inventory managed. Let's get back to the game. I was trying to find a squirrel. And amongst countless hostiles, I'm hoping that somewhere is a squirrel. I'm just going to run in a direction. Squirrels live everywhere, I think. It occurs to me, I don't remember when was the last time I saw a squirrel in real life. It's been a while. Oh, I have been spotted. I would use my pickpocketing ability, but so far it has not ever worked. And there are people who have mentioned in chat how much they're trying to not say something, so I clearly don't understand it. I've seen that guy up there. Oh, have I forgotten to take enough screen share? I thought I'd already turned it off. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can act whilst butterflied. Not gonna lie. This one okay? Oh, this one is okay. They're just having a moment. Oh, gods! I did not see you coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought I saw someone there. I did not. I was hoping to catch more with that. Ooh, no. Got him. There we go. Woo! There's good distraction. Distracted no one, but they still dealt damage. Oh, he dodged it. You bastard. I'm pretty well revealed at this point, not gonna lie. Probably a waste of a rune. Okay, let's see. Stock. We're going to dismantle it. Ooh. Do I only play bows? I prefer bows. So far, with my experience in this game, I prefer using the bows. My experience with melee so far has been that when I get up close and personal to one target, sure, that's fine. But if I get up close and personal to multiple targets, I try attacking one, and then when I'm looking at another, it still wants to attack that one, or I try to block and I'm over here, and then it's jaunting and jolting and zipping all over the place. It's just not... ain't gone so well for me so far. Usable, but not great. Wrong button. Oh, whatever. We'd already been to this tower. Yeah. I think. Or maybe it's a copy-paste tower. Unlikely, but... No. We're looking for squirrels. Surprise! Very effective. Very effective. There we go. And it's another stop grin. Dismantle. I don't know if I have a reason to acquire more than one grin. I'm going to be honest. So I think it is just an instant dismantle every time I see a stock item like that. I don't know if there is a bit on the UI. I can't check it now. I don't know if there's a bit on the UI that says, oh, you don't actually have this weapon yet. Hoping I don't that way dismantle something that is new to me, but we'll see. Hold on. That is definitely a case for this. Yup, that worked. Oh, that's too far away. Okay. Got it! There we are. See, now if I'd tried running in with a dagger, that would have been a whole lot more of a process. Can I hit that from here? I don't actually know how far away it is. I think that'll do. Never mind, it's a lot closer than that. Okay. Alright, understood. Do all bows seem to have the explodey arrows ability? When you say explodey arrows, the bit where I shoot them a bit and then I shoot them some more and it explodes? Oh, shoot. If so, I think that was a perk I picked up, just for bows. I have no idea what that is doing. Oh, I think it healed itself. Oh, okay. Nope. Something behind it healed it. Okay. We'll stun those, and then more will come together, and group shot, and not quite. Go, and then... Hold on. I don't actually know how many of those I have, but... There's so many elixirs in one spot. It was glowing now. Where'd the thing go? Alright. Military Grin. I don't know if that's better than what I have at the moment. It doesn't seem to have any UI icon to say, oh, you already have this, so I'm just going to take it. Now. Oh, it's a guy sitting down. I was wondering at an angle what I was even seeing there. Actually, you know what? No. If I do... Kidding me. And I only have the one. Ah! I thought I had more than one because of all the ones I had been taking. Whatever. That did not work out the way I hoped. I completely flubbed the shot. Oh, now there's stuff over there. Man, things are really just spawning behind me, aren't they? Is this one already broken? Have I forgotten how these work? It looks intact to me. Okay. Might be a bug. Move on. That lot's all going away from me, that's fine. Still looking for a squirrel, by the way. Oop. That's dealt with. Squirrel, 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 where art thy squirrel? I just want the one to see. Oh, nope, that's a rabbit. Well, it'll do. It's a something. There we go. It's a mild issue with the resource, the sugar pile, the whatever it was, appearing on the key there, is that it obscured what key I was supposed to be pressing. Sure, I guess I'm supposed to remember what I've bound my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to, but like, yeah, just looking at it at the moment, it's like, okay. Is the delay before that many going too long? I mean, I was still figuring out where my keys were. Maybe not. I think that encircles both of them. Let's find out. Nope, just the one. Who also got knocked down but not killed by it. Oops. That was just a bad shot on that one. You don't know if it's by design or oversight. This node is the way it is. What, the sugar node? It seems to be giving an extra resource, I think. Anyway, another bit of scrap. Oh, wow, sorry. What? No, nope, 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 nope. Not entirely sure what I just experienced. But I feel like I need to see a doctor. Hi, sorry I didn't sneak, did I? Did he die? Not sure. Dodge the dog. And it's this key combo for the heavy attack, which did not take him out! What do you mean that's not enough for a level 6? There we are. Alright, this is a thing I can interact with, is it not? It is. Interaction time! No. I might need to rebind those keys, I'll be honest, because one being on the bottom is fine, but one for me, I bound it to Q, because I thought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Q, W, E, A, D. My brain is not liking that at the moment. Gonna have to rethink that. Hey, there is a thing. Kick the thing, get the thing. Lovely, lovely loot. And I see a beacon calling me towards more loot over here. Is it free to take? Will be shortly. Tell me that wasn't satisfying. Now, are you friendly? You don't have a helmet on. Hello? Well, I guess I'm not the only one who has to deal with those critters. You seem wounded. Anyway, over here. Friend or foe? Let's see, what do I know?
No time for chatter. Even now, his eyes upon us.
Okay, doesn't want to talk. Fair enough. I'll just take this loot and go then. Yoink!
Ring the bell.
You combine left and right click for parts of the flute? Alright, let's do that right now. That sounds so much better than what I did. A, W, D, left, right. There we go. Move along from these people. Mean you no harm, no foul, even though I am just this wanton murdering raider. Yoink, whatever you are.
Is history's envoy well found?
Yep. That is how history is found. You. What are... No. Oh, that's a squirrel, that's a squirrel. Slightly flubbed that one, apparently. There we go. Readings for loot once again. We'll level up the grin. Entertain the squirrel. And I see bits and pieces up over there, but we don't care right now because journal. Not completed the entry for the squirrel yet. We have for the rabbit. I don't remember how many it took. Squirrel is... Okay, please tell me we're more than halfway there on the squirrels. Please. Surely. Good. Might you suggest checking something? Are you advising me in some way to play the game, Jassot? That is satisfying. Oops, I missed. Not quite, but answer something you just asked. I didn't ask chat. Unless I expressly say, chat, how do I, or something to that effect, you are answering my thoughts, not my questions. That is a military grid. I'll take that. Not gonna be officer, but it's still more than 1 star. That one is 1 star. Still don't know why they put the name, but they don't put the stars next to the rating. It's such a weird design choice. It's only by going through my inventory and literally connecting the dots that I saw that. Such a weird choice. And skidoosh. You didn't tell me there's a chest back there, I didn't really, aren't you? Oh well, I'm here now. Yoink. Alright. That is a stock Freckley's. We might as well just dismantle it. There's no value to it. Open up this. What do we find? Stuff. Still looking for squirrels. Will I find a squirrel at night time? I have no idea. Oh yeah. The bow's doing well. Dare I say, the bow does appear to be doing well. Ooh, actually. That's all just Drak, but that is fine. That is all Drak. That is broken already. That is Drak. Cool. Squirrels! Nope. Oh, chest. Don't forget to kick this open for more Drak. I'm nearly at 20k Drak. Nearly there. And that is not a squirrel, but I can sing to it all the same. Hello there. Okay. That was pathetic. I got thrown off by seeing two things at once, but it's fine. It seems satisfied with my terrible rendition of whatever that was. I've gone in a massive circle. Actually, I've just doubled back on myself. Never stops me doing this. Lead? Oh, where are you? Badly placed. Try again. You gonna get to me eventually? Nope. Just grab you. I'm gonna keep getting distracted shooting things, because hell, it seems to be what we're here for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back into the woods. There's not gonna be squirrels down on the beach. Oh, hello. That wasn't just a pickup, I had to grab it. Squirrels, 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 squirrels. Oh, where will I find the next squirrel? That's a person. Oh. Finally! I've learned how to throw. At least throw that. I'm gonna guess there are a bunch of you very satisfied that finally I have realised why I can do that. What was that? It was holding a sword. Wait, what did I do? Oh. Aim and heavy attack. Yes, I was always going to figure out that aim and heavy attack meant throw sword. That... What a simple little misclick. I was trying to do this. The dog seemed unaffected by that, so let's deal with the dog. Ooh, I missed. And arrow rain. No, no, where's the healer? You. Well, that's that one dealt with. That one dealt with. That one dealt with. Oh! Surprise! There was another. There we go. Okay. Whew. And yes, squirrels. Very much squirrel. We're looking for squirrels. But not you. You can stay here. We're not looking to sing to you. We are looking to sing the flute to the squirrels of Soulframe. So the main objective? Right now is the objective I've chosen, yes. I've charmed enough animals for the first bit, but I need to complete my journal entry of the squirrel. And apparently I've done that for the fawns and for the rabbits. Okay, there's 2 different types of squirrel. So yeah, And seeing as it's setting me on such a wild chase of non-directional exploration, it seems to be quite the effective quest of just go see the world, idiot. Are you walking backwards? They're walking backwards, aren't they? Well, that's one way to make sure no one sneaks up behind you, but then... Okay. That was dramatic. Yep. Thanks for the coins and the light show. Oh, hi. Why are they walking backwards? I've got them dead terrified of looking forwards, haven't I? Oh, don't have another one of those. Yeah. Oh god, there's a dog. Why is there a dog? Where did you come from? No, we're not done with you. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we are. I keep turning to Butterfly and Salmon from behind. Honestly, I only did it a few times whilst trying to rob their pockets. It seems that the pickpocketing was not doing the thing I wanted it to, so... Hey, what is this? It's stock. It's gone. Alright. I'm just going to ignore the people I just saw over there. I just want the squirrels. Nope, ignore the people, find the squirrels. That tree is trying to tell me something. Let's go see. Maybe it's saying, I have a squirrel here. Nope, nope, this is where people leave messages. I recall now. Is that squirrel? Squirrel? Nope, chest. Okay. Squirrels, squirrels. Those are not squirrels and they're in the direction I want to go. Damn, alright then. Oh, what? Well, that happened. And the soul is gone. I had no time at all. I have no tooltip. Wait, have the... Oh, no, no, don't... The tooltips haven't broken, have they? Oops, I want that. Wrong weapon. Wow, you just managed to walk right through that, didn't you? Good job. Am I firing phantom arrows? How are they all walking through this? Axe. We all know it. It's axe. Anyway, squirrels and weapons and squirrels. Right. Yeah, the tooltips are broken again. Alright. We're just gonna find our last squirrel and that will do on that, I guess. Hi, you didn't see me. Oh, that sounds like it hurt him. Whereas the follow-up did not. It hurt me more than it hurt him. Kind of. Only kind of. No, you don't see me. We don't need to... Oh, okay, fine. Let's dance. Well, I perfectly guessed where they weren't going to be. Ow. How many of you are in that hut? There we go. Right. Tooltip is gone. Is this valuable or not? I don't know. Let's pick it up. Crack that open. Pick this. Excuse me. And I continue my hunt for the squirrels. It might even be the same squirrel. You don't know. You just don't know. Sing and release. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to find the next squirrel, other than one just being gifted to me by random chance. All the other squirrels I found has been by pure chance, and I think that's all that we're gonna get. Or some nuts. I have found pretty much everything but nuts. Oh, I can dismantle from here. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Like... Whisprig, a plank of wood hewn from a wisp willow tree. Or Moronite, an azure crystal, which looks very similarly to Whisprig. Quenching acid, wormwood, busk bulb. None of this is very nutty. Which in itself is rather nutty. Really? Really? Okay. Wow. I knew I could hit it with that because I'd hit one earlier. That was... Oh my. Did not want to go, did it? Alright, squirrels. Squirrels! Where are you? Squirrels don't usually come when you call them. I don't know why I'm trying that. Squirrels more likely just run off if the weird ape thing starts screaming at it. I sure hope you're an enemy, because you're dead now. Oh Christ! You came through the bush there. Ow! Ow! I thought I was switching to my sword there. Apparently, I wasn't. It's amazing how easy they can sneak up on me. What was that? I'm not entirely sure. We found a few of them. It keeps saying there's nothing. Not entirely sure what it's about, but as the game has decided to not tell me what it's about, it's a nothing. I could inquire further, but I have squirrels to find. And wikis to ignore. Oh, yep, this is where I brought that really heavy helmet. I recall that now. Yes! Hello! Hello, hello! There we are. Ah. Woo! I hope. It seemed very dramatic, and I'm getting like points and stuff, so surely that means... Oh, we've ranked up our glamour. I didn't even know the glamour could rank up. Oh, journal! That's like squirrel, what, 3, 4 at this point? I've lost track as to how many squirrels that's been. I've genuinely lost track as to how many squirrels it's been. Worse still, it doesn't seem to want to tell me how many squirrels are left. It's just... do the squirrels. Get all the... Oh, loot! No! No! Haha! Wait, where did it drop? Oh god, what level? Oh no. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Level 16, surprisingly defeatable. Ah, interesting. Would I allow information that could pertain to a bug blocking progression of a quest? If it's the quest I am doing right now that tells me why squirrels are not spawning or not making progress, then sure, go ahead. If it is anything other than Ken, you are physically incapable of finding the squirrels you need, I don't want to know, sorry. For that, go to the bug report forums I presume they have. It is specifically tied to that. I'm just going to ask a yes or no, Phenom. Am I able to find enough squirrels to proceed? Bearing in mind that I have completed Fawn and Rabbit, is it actually impossible? Or is it just a case of, there's some other bug, but you'll get there? Impossible. There's a possibility that progress is not being tracked. Oh, these were being tracked, and I remember there being more coverage of this just patchy dust, I guess, covering the squirrel. I'm fairly certain I am making progress. Fairly certain. We'll see on the next one if it's still such a small patch. Honestly, I think I am making progress on that. Fair do, Phenom. Thanks for checking in, at least. Where might I find more squirrels? That way or that way? Let's go this way. True, yes, that is a good point, Spruce. We have got more of the word squirrel. Because I remember, yeah, we had like 3 letters there before, now we got 5. So that is making progress. Another creepy statue found. And dude, half the level of the ones we just shot is never going to stand a chance. Out of curiosity, just what strength have I got the bow to at the moment? Oh, this is convenient, putting me right where I want to be. Let's see, what's the damage saying on this right now? 95 plus 50. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that has come a long way from the, what was it? Where's the blitz I was using? Actually, well, that wasn't the blitz I was using in terms of stats. That's also gone up now, hasn't it? We were originally on like a thistle. Yeah. I'm losing track as to where we were, but that number is a lot higher than where we were, so that is good. We do appear to be making a noticeable progress in terms of our weapon capabilities. And I can upgrade a thing. Oh, tooltips are gone, never mind. My progress translated only one of the R's in Squirrel. I didn't even notice. It's... Oh. Okay, Fedon might have been onto something. But we also made... maybe I did a switch them back. Between checks. Well, we're even closer than I thought then. This is good. But also, yes, the fact that it's a simple cipher, but then it only reveals one of the two R's. Whilst we're here, I should probably also check one of those other upgrades. What was this? Packed upgrade. What if I upgrade Pickpocket? It hasn't worked a single time, so what if I upgrade it? You know? How bad could it be? With the tooltips falling apart. Now you're even more unsure. Oh dear. And what was that earlier fellow about board games having nothing in the box is not quite the same? We don't know what pieces are even in the box. Because the game doesn't seem to know what pieces are in the box. Yeah, right. Oh, still one more. Alright, hi there. You really don't know what's going on. Oh, God. Why? The bush wasn't slightly moving. I had no indication you were there. Oh, it turns out that I am the one who has no idea what's going on. Yeah, you should not have backpedaled there, mate. Oh, still another one. Okay. Did I find the box at all? The box. 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 Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down. Sorry. Didn't we grab the helmet from here that one time? We did. Yes. Okay. Still looking for squirrels. Oh, hi. That's not my bow. I thought I had my bow out. That did not stun him! Not in time, anyway. I keep getting these crypt keys. No idea what for. Let's say this would be the equivalent of closing and reopening the box and seeing if things changed got added to it. Oh, right. Right, yeah, I see what you're saying now, Dalnor, that said only the game knows what's in the box. At this point, maybe the game's not too sure what's in the box either. We might need to reach out to a theoretical physicist at this point. Or maybe a confirmed physicist. Not just theoretical. There we are. Honestly, I think going to Nightfold, we're actually just taking a nap on the spot. And just everything around us goes, oh, you know what? This wouldn't be right to attack him right now. We just leave him there. We're just having a nap, dreaming of what happened in the day, and then we're kind of catching up with it all, you know? Brain needs its rest. Even for envoys. In search of squirrels. Honestly, could you explain to any of these people around here I'm trying to find a squirrel to play a flute at it? $13. Unlucky for some. Specifically you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you had a friend. I don't have another one of those for you. You can just take normal arrows. So much for level 13. I really can't tell how strong an enemy is from its level. I really can't. It frustrates me no end, I'll be honest with you. Ow. God, those archers are proving why I am an archer. How did that arrow hit me? Where are you shooting from? Aren't I supposed to see things which are in the dark? I stepped into that arrow. I am so daft. I straight up stepped into that last arrow. I have no one to blame but myself. I'm just gonna grab it. Is there a squirrel here? No. There's a door. I don't think I want to open that right now. I'm just looking for squirrels, not the next stage of an adventure. This is my adventure right now, thanks. Just want the squirrels. Oh, that's a bit of a lake. Don't see me. Oh, lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, they're not all dead. More arrows. Shoot, you just healed him. How dare you. I'll just have to kill through the heal, kill through the heal, kill through the heal, kill through the heal, kill through the heal. Okay, that's not going to work. That is a strong heal you've got there, Mike. Strong heal. There we go. Woo! Man, I sure hope I don't run out of inventory space whilst my UI is bugged. That would suck. Okay, so... Squirrels? I'm gonna keep going until I get this squirrel thing done. And if it kills me. Squirrels, squirrels, where are all the squirrels? Somewhere around here's gonna be the squirrels. Oh, hello? Wait, no, that's different. You just want me to speak to you, don't you? Hi, what's up, dude? Legion 11 report. A pack of pests. A squeaking spectre. Through the glades the bear's den lies. Send the Nimrod. Alright, Squeakums. Oh, you've got more for me? Nope, same thing. Okay. Goodbye. Hello again. Fairly certain that's the, that's the bear that we'd seen a teaser of some time ago. I'm going to leave that for now. On account of... I'm looking for squirrels. Not going through the bear. I think we can all appreciate that choice. It's a bear, if not a very big squirrel. I honestly don't know where to begin with that. Pew pew. Having learned that ability, honestly, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Ah, what the? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You got me. Well played. Haha, you tried. Anyway, let's get rid of you. And there we are then. Add that to the inventory, because I don't know what it is. I'm hearing animals here. Can I... Ah, there's a release button. Ah, 3 beavers. You may go on your way. Now tell me where the squirrels are. Rivers revive. Oh, yeah, that went quite well, honestly. What are beavers if not slightly larger squirrels? Well, given my journal is not any further there, I'm going to say they are not larger squirrels. Are you leading me somewhere? That'd be very convenient if you are actually leading me to a squirrel. Please, do, lead on. I don't trust the bird, but I trust the beaver. It's the birds and the beavers. Did I buy founders for this? No, I did not. I walked past a squirrel? You are kidding. I saw flowers, not squirrels. Nope, 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 nope. You're lying to me. There was no squirrel. I don't see no squirrel. That's another beaver. That. That's not a squirrel either. Thought myself steady enough to take a camp of the louts. I suppose it's true what Ma said. Not all men are built for such work. If any follow in my steps and succeed, take the supplies to the Dendrit homes marked on my map. Well, damn. One of the rows added to the journal. Yep. Okay. Damn. Alright. Alright. Let's continue to follow the beaver. That definitely does not distract us away from squirrels. Where are we going? Where are we going? Run with beavers now. Oh, I think it's actually just running away from me. I'm gonna be honest. It's just done a complete 180. I think it was just running away from me. I think I just scared the wildlife for nothing. Okay. That's frustration. Oh, they survived that volley. How about another? You did not just dodge around that. You did not. You saw him. The dude was walking through the zone and just shimmied around an arrow. Didn't even break eye contact with me. Damn. What do they put in those helmets? It's hacks. Max out evasion? Honestly, it was looking like it. Up until, you know, I shot him and he died. For a moment. Pretty maxed. Pretty maxed. Right, squirrels. How many times in one stream can I possibly say the word squirrel? It's starting to not even sound like a word. Well, that worked. I'll take that over there. Thank you very much. Yoink. Nope. This. Yeah, the burb is no help. I didn't think the burb was any help. I think I'd accidentally clicked it a couple times and nothing happened. But I thought I'd just double check. In case this whole time people have been holding back like, just use the burb. Nope. No squirrel hunting for the burb. Man, there's so many of these guys going around. God, we thought the Grenier on the Plains of Eidolon were much. Alrighty. Look at you all, a shimmery glow. Nothing I can do about that. Do I have the new AI summary of stream? I have no idea if that's turned on or not here. I'll be quite honest with you. Do we want that? Especially from what I've heard from others. It doesn't actually summarize the stream, it summarizes like the last few minutes at best. And poorly. I feel like the best thing when it comes to that is just relax and watch the stream, and if you miss bits, exclamation mark replay. That'll do you far better than any large language model block. In case you needed my distinct feelings on them. How am I finding this many people and no squirrel? Where are the squirrels? Where are the squirrels? Oh, I didn't even see that one. I was just clicking. I didn't even see it. Genuinely, I was just clicking as I looked at chat. Alright then. It ain't bugged. It's very much mammaled. We have found the mightier little squirrel, little nimble rodents with a big bushy tail, strong claws for climbing, and a wintertime habit of collecting and burying nuts. And with that, we head to the Nightfall. Okay, that was a bit of a spin on the spot. I did not press that. We wander yonder. I think I've been playing a little bit more than an hour, but sure. We wander yonder over here and speak once more.
All this
the
whispering,
bicameral.
I cannot focus on my book.
Oh yeah, tooltips are broken. If I recall correctly, we can now... what's it? Charm animals without needing to play the music?
Creature's totem unique. Yes, some rarer than others, it seems. The forest's vast voices? Bah, it has been done.
Done it has been. Fare thee well. Yes, fare thee well indeed. So, having done that, I don't know if it goes to somewhere I can observe it in some fashion. Or if it's just a feature I now have. No, no idea. No idea. There's an auto charm chance? Fair enough. Fair enough. At some point the game might even tell me what chance it is. But right now I imagine, with the UI unfortunately a little bugged out again. These bits I can still look at, sure. Still never got a room for that, that's fine. But yeah, if I like go over here and hit upgrade, all of this is broken at the moment. It just breaks during a play session. And why relog when this is instead a reasonable time for us to wrap it up? I think I may have missed one of those light color requests. I'm going to refund the one I think I missed. There we are. For now, chat, that has been as best of an exploration of the mechanics that were not explained as one could do here today. We certainly have managed to figure our way through a few bits and unlock bits. Can't interact with that either right now. Where the runes are hiding for this knife, I don't know. What I want to do next with the bows, or other weapons, I don't know. Indeed, the bow is best attuned with the virtue requirements I am able to access, so that does work out quite nicely for me, doesn't it? Oh, we did find a rank 3 Blitzel. That's nifty. But yes, that is where we are going to wrap it up today. I can tell you now, there is no surprise bonus stream tomorrow. I have plenty of other things to get on with, and so you will have to look forward to more on Sunday as we return to Warframe. Drakor with the final hydrate for the stream. Cheers on that. But in any case, that is where we're going to wrap it up here today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining in and seeing what Soulframe has in store for us. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.